Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge 3.2 preview playthrough as Zsinj's Empire. In the last episode, we have scared Akbar back to Contra after the New Republic was brave enough to put themselves out there and try to take Garros. Well, they did have it for a little while, but we are going to be trying to invade Contra as our first move here. We've started securing a bit more in the north as well, but we are also trying to build a few more armies and fleets so that we can have more power projected all the way throughout the galaxy. Because right now the Empire is making us look a little bit bad. They're at 26%. We're only at 15% of the Galactic military, which we're better than we were, because I think we were at like 13 when they were at 26 initially. So hopefully we don't lose too much to invading the New Republic here. I don't think they'll be able to do too much to us. They don't have any real units on the ground. It'll be a lot of garrison forces, but that's hopefully going to be something we can bombard away or bomb away. So let's see.
We've come across enemy units.
Do they have a dreadnought shipyard? I don't know.
Understood.
I'm trying to think of what... Oh shit, there's a raid fleet coming. Alright, we gotta try to break through Akbar pretty quickly here. Mike is saying the year doesn't have great LEGO models yet. At the end of the last episode I was talking about the LEGO build stream donation goal. But, yeah, there's a few other existing ones that are pretty good, and if nothing else, I do like the diorama models they've just announced. At least the Trench Star run. Trench Star run? Death Star Trench run.
Yes, sir. Armed and ready. Let's go.
But ultimately, I'm gonna leave it up to
Attack position.
everyone.
This way.
Await orders. Fire at will.
Your orders, sir.
Like, there are a few things that I looked at on the site before I set up the donation goal,
We are ready and waiting. What are your orders?
which seemed like they'd probably be decent options.
Attacking. Batteries online. Pressing the attack.
Does Akbar have multiple lives? No.
Primary target is the weapon.
He is just...
Yes, sir.
He's just himself.
Initiating attack. It's your command, sir. Targeting.
Start moving in towards the base there.
Carrot commander here.
And Larm, I'm going to send up that way. That's it for Akbar right there. He did what he could, and then he died. Just like in Legends. Such lore accuracy.
At your command. Locking on. Reporting in. We've got them on scope.
He's now just fish sticks blowing in the wind. Alright, what are we looking at for a raid fleet? This is actually a very scary raid fleet.
Roger that.
Don't like it.
Orders.
I'm not paid enough for this.
Former. Ready for battle.
I mean, in Legends he dies off screen in a bathtub.
Roger. Advancing.
Frigate standing by. Destroyer here. Moving to attack position. Reporting in. Ready for duty. Direct fire. at
Alright,
their
the Majestics are very threatening.
Your orders, sir. Reporting. Enemies in range.
Roger that.
We kind of just gotta, like, crunch ourselves into the
Copy.
goal and...
The lasers are our target. Your contact is target. Please repeat.
Orders, sir.
That's still two...
Message received.
We are ready and waiting. What are your orders?
two ISDs.
sector. I've got them in my sights.
I copy.
Turn back around for another run. Closing on target. Getting a lock. Intercepting. I'm on them. Eliminating target. Target.
Reporting. Attack.
Stay in formation.
Akbar is the ultimate gulp shido.
Standing
Get
by.
behind them.
Copy.
I got one.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Alright, I think we actually need to turn around and deal with this.
We're in position. Yes, Commander. Fire. I copy.
We'll keep the VSDs on the Golan
I can't see him. More enemy craft.
and turn that around there.
Awaiting orders.
Locking
Awaiting
on.
orders. The lasers are our target.
Taking fire.
Our target priority is the laser cannons. I can't stay
Enemies in range.
There's so many bombers.
We are ready and waiting. Copy, sir. Head full.
Our anti-fighter up there.
The lasers are our target.
I'm on them.
Open fire.
Larm has died because of,
Attack. Awaiting instructions.
I think that Golan killed him.
Direct fire at their laser.
They didn't notice it until after I'd sent him up. But I ultimately, like, I didn't have great options on where to put him there.
Attacking target. The iron cannons are offline. Fire at will. Frigate awaiting orders,
sir.
Coordinates received. We're moving out. Roger
We've
that.
lost the special weapons on there.
I've got them in my sights.
I think we've killed all the Majestics, unless they're inside the
Out of formation.
Golan.
Target locked.
Is there one in here? Don't think so.
Eliminating target.
Weapons online. We're awaiting orders. Destroyer here. Copy.
Yavithan NFTs when? I mean, Yavithans are evil, but they're not that evil.
I can't take another hit. Trigger reported. Someone cover me. We're in attack position.
Bombers draw their fire.
Our primary engine system is down. Target those lasers. I copy. Targeting.
The Yuzon Vong War really ended when NFTs showed up in the Star Wars galaxy, and the Galactic Alliance and Yuzon Vong were able to
Star Destroyer.
put aside their differences and work together against the NFTs.
The lasers are our target.
While fucking Rosh Pennon and Worth Skidder were going around the galaxy trying to fucking sell everyone on them.
Star weapons online. We're awaiting orders. Our target priority is the laser cannons. Direct fire on those torpedo tubes. Batteries online. Target sight.
They got their first ones when Kip Durin tried to sell them to him. He didn't actually believe in them, he just thought he could make a quick buck off of Worth and Rosh.
Escort carrier standing by.
I've thought a lot about this.
Get over here now. Destroy the enemy. Attack. I'm hit. The lasers are our target.
Your orders,
Awaiting
sir.
your command. Frequency open. We await fleet orders. Enemy target
This
sighted.
thrust ship is spending too much time in our territory.
Weapons ready. Yes, sir. Navigating to coordinate. Your command. Flank command.
We are ready and waiting. Coming back around for
Our
another.
target priority is the laser.
Focus over on that side.
Carrier standing by.
Destroyed our ion cannon. The lasers.
And on that side.
I'm running out of maneuver.
Where'd he go?
Our target priority is the laser cannon. At your command.
Our engines are disabled.
Fire for maximum.
This is a much rougher battle than I was hoping for.
Form up.
Your orders.
So far,
Turbo lasers.
we've
Receiving it clearly.
managed to not...
Copy.
Okay, that's...
Nowhere to run.
Healing's gone.
I copy. The lasers are our target.
That's it. That's when stuff starts falling apart.
The lasers are our target. Ready for battle.
And I've been thinking about doing more sponsorships while I
Contact is dropped.
try to save to eventually afford a house in this godforsaken fucking housing market.
Take out the iron cannons.
And there were two that I was considering doing, but beyond that, I just get so many fucking emails for like crypto exchange platforms, and I just want to tell them all to fuck off.
I'm losing my engine. Take out the iron cannons.
Instead, I just don't respond to them.
Draw their fire.
We are in position. Reporting in. Coming up.
That's a sponsorship I would absolutely never take.
Standing by.
I'm on them. Stay in
Target
port.
Like,
ready for laser.
I'd take like 5 Raid Shadow Legends sponsorships before I ever did like an NFT crypto exchange thing.
Go after the stragglers.
Our target priority is their laser cannons.
Attack.
Yes.
Get behind them.
Order confirmed. Form up.
I have them now.
Will Leviathans be added from the ground up when they become playable again? Yes. Basically, anytime we add a faction or re-add a faction, they'll get their own from the ground up. And when we redo all the maps in 0.3, they'll... I want to try to have a bit more variation in which factions are fighting which factions. So use a few of the other factions in from the ground up as like the enemy ones, so it's not always like
Open fire.
New Republic and an Empire.
Lasers are our target.
Coming around. I've got them in my sights.
Attack commence. Reporting. Frigate awaiting orders. Fire.
Yeah, like Ottawa is pretty bad for housing right now. The cheapest houses that I've seen, and these are mostly like semi-detached or condos, are 550,000. Like, you don't really get anything under that. Yeah, we don't have any specific plans on when we're gonna be bringing Evithan back in. Evithans, whenever we
Reporting.
get their stuff done. Maybe 0.3.
Setting course.
Hard to say. 0.3 probably isn't a release where we're going to be particularly worried about doing any specific faction as playable again. I think we need to send these guys back to Findar.
Reporting.
This guy's already done like 3 or 4 thrust ship types for him.
Construction complete.
Come on. Please, just let them die. We might be able to hold this. It's 3 ISDs. We have a hypervelocity gun.
They're in this direction.
And yeah, that's Canadian money.
En route.
So it's like $5 American, but still. Thank you, Triton, for gifting a sub to Sky.
Reinforcements en route.
Roger that. Underway. Frigate reporting. Nebulon B frigate here. Form up.
Like, the main thing with 0.3 is going to be doing the
Online. Coordinates received.
En route.
Weapons
the maps
acquired.
and Revan's Revenge stuff, so I don't want to overcommit the team into like, oh, we're also doing this playable faction. Because last time we did a bunch of playable factions was this release with the Apens and all the Warlord stuff. And I'd rather,
Reinforcements en route.
Ready for action.
with 0.3, see if any of that comes along organically rather than having as many limits there. Thank you, Sky, for 5 gifted subs as well. Very appreciated.
I copy.
Don't get this in range. No heals.
Station ready. Reporting. Awaiting your orders. Orbital command available. Ready to receive orders.
Like, the Revan's Revenge stuff, the assets are mostly done, but if we can focus a bit more on some, like, structures or that kind of polished stuff that usually ends up having to fall through the cracks, then I think that would be nice for a release as well. So rather than, like, scheduling that we have to get done X amounts of full rosters, not, I'm not going to be pissed. Well, there is already like 5 or 6 New Republic
Ready. On my way.
units that are ready, so
Ready for action.
not far off, Sky.
At your command.
You did what, 40
Ready
units
for action. Decoding
6 months ago? would have been ready for point 3, but we need, with a lot of the new units for that kind of faction, we have to
Roger that.
have reasonable places to put them as much as anything else.
Form up for the Empire.
Copy. I copy.
You can make a Star Wars game in any era. What era would you choose? I mean, apparently I've chosen like all of them. So
Standing by. Yes, sir. Sir, I copy, sir. Firing target.
I guess that.
I've got him. Reporting, Commander. They're hitting us.
Roger that.
I don't think we're going to be able to
Ready for
I've got him.
win this anymore. Alright, this is just going to be in range, so I may as well try to finish them.
Falling out of formation.
locked off.
I think the Star Galleon might have ruined that for us.
Eliminating target. Target those lasers. Orbital command available.
Locking on.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to get anything in here.
Reinforcements en route.
At your command.
They got the goal in. Like,
I copy.
best case scenario, we kill an ISD.
Moving out. Attack commencing.
Which would help us guarantee we win the next battle without losses. Maybe we'll be able to kill a victory here as well.
Yes, Commander.
They're going to struggle to hit the assassins.
Fire on those lasers.
Enemies in range.
Open fire. Ready. Attack torpedo launchers are gone.
Coming back around for another run.
Receiving message.
There's shreds, you say.
Target locked.
Alright, assassins, there's still 3 of you.
Attacking target.
Attack
Coding
formation.
transmission. Orders.
Go after the stragglers.
Fire at will. Target those
These
lasers.
lights are going to be most of what's hitting
Attacking.
our assassins right now as well.
Eliminating target.
Ready for action. Standing by. Targeting.
Come on. One more HV gunshot, please.
Firing.
The road.
Getting a
Target
lock.
those lasers. Fire on those lasers. Yes, sir.
Do we have any more assassins? No, those were from the station.
Taking fire. Commander, they're hitting us. Intercepting.
Alright, well, let's see if we get a
Where'd he go?
hypervelocity gunshot before we get sent to the Death Shadow realm thing. Death Shadow. Raid Shadow Death Legends realm. There we go.
A laser band has been lost.
Well, the extra shots there are because we had, there was a fleet tender healing it at first.
Enemy forces ahead.
Probably could have just
Right away.
killed the acclimator in that.
Destination confirmed.
Location confirmed.
Frigate moving out. Awaiting instructions. Roger that. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
We actually got all the octuples on that.
Yes, Commander. Attack that target.
Weapons online. We're awaiting orders.
I'm on them.
The lasers are our target.
Stay in
Our target
formation.
priority is the laser cannons. The
Locking
lasers
on.
are our target.
Enemies in range.
On station. We are ready.
Target locked.
Alright, this fleet does need some more attention afterwards.
Our target priority is the laser
On
cannons.
station. We are ready. Frequency open. We await 3 orders.
Excellent shot. I have the
That's
guy.
the ion cannons that are left.
We're on our
Coming
Alright,
destination.
we're good now.
Copy. Full out.
And that's all the bombers dead.
Primary target is
They
the
have
mine.
basically nothing that's going to hurt our hull anymore.
Falling out of formation.
Direct fire on the engines.
Locking on.
Destroy the engines.
Retreat aborted.
Okay, they should be sending ground stuff in.
Reporting.
Or maybe they won't.
Building started.
Here, I'm just gonna drop this over in case they try to. But I do want to stop that before they invade and... or before they build more ground units. So I want the bombardment, I want the bombing run. Need to have these space units in here. Should get both from the ISD.
Order acknowledged.
One of you go up to the
All
factory.
out troops.
Do we have an IDT in here? We do. I'm gonna try to fly up to that landing zone.
Yes, Commander. Let's move out.
So I'm gonna buy a field base here. Military field base.
Reporting.
One of you still go up there.
Keep going. Awaiting orders. Ready.
And up to that.
Yes, sir.
Take advantage of our mobility here.
Roger. This way.
Construction complete.
Reporting in.
So we capture
Over
that,
there.
and
Copy. I copy.
now we should be able to
Armor standing by.
take a forward landing zone pretty easily.
Roger that.
We'll establish ourselves up here.
Moving
Gonna
out.
get another
Form up.
field base. I only need one of them down there.
Moving to destination.
Let's go.
Order acknowledged.
Moving out.
And we should be able to take the victory point with the artillery watching over us pretty easily.
I copy.
I'm gonna move this down just so it can go
Out.
in view of that, while also hopefully being able to stop anything coming in that way.
Ready to roll.
Complete. Heavy vehicle
Copy.
factory destroyed.
Roger that.
I copy.
And that should all be able to support it.
Form up.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Alright, that's gonna be AV, you're gonna be healing, you're gonna go back there.
Advancing.
So,
Awaiting orders.
we might be able to just take it really easily right here.
On it, sir. We've located them.
Check it out.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Construction
Order, sir.
complete.
Squad, move out. Right away, sir.
That's cool, Mike. I think we just won.
Yes, Commander. Adjusting navicomputer. Affirmative. Move out.
We're able to rush a lot more. Shit, no, they have a... Fuck. Stupid shield. Get back. Well, we can at least use this as another landing zone.
Advancing.
Base
Yes,
is
sir.
under attack.
Where's the shield? There's the shield. That's not too bad. Okay, let's back off on that. And let's see if we can
Destroyed.
Rogue One the shield. You cover on that.
Destroyed.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, we're gonna have to hold back here. You can come up for that. And
Destroyed.
deploy here. We won't be able to do any bombing runs or anything until that's done too. Are you able to hit that from there? No. Range is a little too low for there. Alright, now it should be undefended. You guys are anti-infantry. There. I think we do need to destroy that turret first. So that our infantry have a slightly better time with it. Alright, now we can take down the shield.
Form up. Yes, Commander.
Up there, you're good. Now I think we win.
We are victorious.
They tried.
System control achieved.
Not hard
Building
enough.
started.
Constructing.
Alright. Contra is going to be a great place for us to defend on. So I'm going to cancel all those, and I'm going to send Gatels down here.
At your command. Heading out.
I want all of that.
Construction complete.
Receiving location. At your command.
Probably should have sent him to Findar first. We should be able to stop them from wanting to attack. What are the stats looking like? Because they did attack us, so 14%. We dropped, they didn't. New Republic is down on our level as well. They've only got, what, 4 planets? 1, 2, 3... No, they took Emmer. They didn't have before? No, they had Emmer, they didn't have Decebro. They have 5 planets, and... Hopefully they... I don't know if I do mean hopefully they don't take Decebro. Hopefully they do take Decebro.
Building started.
Alright, let's
Building under construction.
get as much of that going as we can, and then we'll send him back to Findar.
Constructing.
We want these economic structures.
Building.
He's free. Findar, what's your base income? 250. Have a hypervelocity gun in it. Yeah. So we'll get tax agency there.
Building
Upgrade
under
those.
Let's move out.
It's actually going to be 4 connections that we already have.
Building under
We can get a lot of money off Garros.
Let's go.
Then he should be back here in time to build even more.
Construction complete.
Beginning construction.
So they have 2 capital shipyards. They have no level 4 shipyards. I think is bonded in Moncal. Do they have any other access to level 4s? I don't think so. So they'd have to take Mon Calamari if they want to build an SSD. Okay, let's throw these space arcs into this fleet. This fleet is now suffering from a lack of ships. Selenon, you can build a lot for free. Not free,
Vehicle in production.
for cheaper.
Unit
Need another
production.
aggressor because we lost it in that fleet. On Mothma is win in elections, shockingly.
There's nothing we can't handle.
We need to build anything over there now.
Construction complete.
Construction complete.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Okay, this is as built up as this is going to get.
Construction complete.
So let's see, what do we want in this? Let's get an ISD-2, an aggressor, and we can even start saving up for the Vengeance soon. Yeah, the New Republic, unless they rebuild their capital at Mon Cal, which I think is what they're going to do, That's gonna be rough.
There's nothing we can't handle. Construction.
I don't know if we're gonna get back in time for this.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Yes, okay, cool.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh shit. Okay. 15, that's 20 anti-fighter units. Why the stack looked as big as it did. It wasn't because it was a ton of PopCap.
There they are. Blast them.
This will probably drop them down to like 23%.
Reinforcements en route.
I'm gonna HV the precursor. I think this is our first time using the Space Arc in this playthrough. Maybe we've used it in one of the other fleets. I think we had one before.
Current commander here.
I definitely used it in a prior campaign, but
Reinforcements en route.
I copy.
Reinforcements
We're moving
en
out.
route. Reinforcements en
one of the things that I was able to get to that I didn't think I'd be able to do in point 2 is I started replacing some of the starting forces in a lot of the campaigns with
reinforcements en
the proper Warlord rosters,
reporting.
their own stuff. I don't have anything interdictory, do I? None of our tenders? No? Okay.
Reinforcements en route.
But it's not going to be like a perfect setup for any of them. It's just like replacing one unit with one roster unit, or like one type of unit with the roster unit types. And there's still a couple things in there that they wouldn't normally have access to, but it's definitely better than it would have been otherwise. Is this fleet just gonna have to... Yeah. It'll be a little bit while before they decide they're coming again.
Construction.
Let's go finish the construction on that. But one thing that I've been trying to make sure we end up having in mind with some of those starting forces is like some sense of progression. It's like you don't do much tech unlocking of units, but heck.
Construction complete.
This way.
But at least with some of the more expensive units, you don't get them right off the hop, and you have something to sort of build towards, and that's one of the things that legitimacy helps with as well. Let's get the major pirate after that. Let's see which hero we can get, now that we have some extra money. In Junction, you can get a trade port. I don't think we timed that well enough.
Enemy fleet approaching.
But we did. Cool.
Construction.
I'll have to cancel that building, probably.
Over there.
Now we can queue up
Tactical
you.
battle imminent.
Well, they decided they'd do better with, Ah, shit. I didn't cancel the Golan 2. Hopefully it doesn't cancel in the battle. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
The enemy is approaching.
But that's another thing that I just want to make sure we keep doing with the government mechanics in particular.
Reinforcements en route.
Like story events and government mechanics having more opportunities to feel like there's progression. Even if the core rosters don't and can't provide that all the time.
Reinforcements en
Weapons
route.
ready. Destination confirmed.
Reinforcements en route.
Contact is
Reinforcements
garbled.
en
Please
route.
repeat.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
Alright, guess where we're getting an interdictor. Because that's hopefully what's going to be
Moving out.
happening with like Dark Empire and everything. More on that later. Alright, so let's get a twin well. Did continue. And I guess I could send those. Not quite the army I need yet. IDTs, you.
Production.
And oh, I should save too. I do want to take a few more of these independent planets before we go too far into the Empire. But we should save up for the Vengeance. We'll use the Vengeance on the New Republic on the east side. So that's what, 38,000 credits? 32,000 if we build it on Selenon, I think? I forget the percentage. What is it? It is 30,400. Even better.
Construction complete.
Awaiting your command.
You get in that fleet. So whichever way they attack, whether it's Findar or Contra, then we should be in good shape.
Construction complete.
Yeah, we are going to be saving for the Vengeance, but it's not going to be all of our money going towards that.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
We're budgeting for it, but we're not budgeting exclusively for it.
Construction complete.
Run away.
Alright, this is it. I'm afraid our interdictor will be quite operational when your fleet arrives. Oh, fuck you! I didn't move fast enough. I was too lazy.
The enemy has been spotted.
Go, gadget, engine death.
Reinforcements en route.
Come on.
Reinforcements en route.
Damn you, Tectors near health pools.
I copy, sir.
Reinforcements en route.
Roger that. Heading out.
If we'd been able to kill the engines on that,
Getting orders.
that might have been enough to win us the battle.
Frigate moving out. Moving to destination.
Yes, sir.
You do see what you get.
Hypervelocity gun available.
There we go, that's better. There's no healing this time, so we can get the third or fourth shot. Poor Charlie.
Yes, Commander.
Ready for action. Engines activated.
Yes, sir.
I might have gone a bit too far with the be mean to Charlie joke on playing with fans when Shaq was there. With the point defense.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, I thought it was funny, but I don't know that Shaq
Waiting orders. Guns at
Enemies
the ready.
in range.
would have come away with that, like not thinking I'm just a dick or something.
Locked. Hypervelocity
Ready to
gun.
fire.
Draw their fire. Space station.
Really, we're just bullying Charlie at this point. Like it's more mean than funny, but it's still the X2 brand, so I'm contractually obligated to kind of just go along with it.
Firing target. Orbital command available.
Reinforcements en
Reporting.
route.
Fall out. Waiting your orders.
Sir,
Fire on those lasers.
Attack formation.
But it is what it is. Yeah, you get what you see with the X2 chat.
Yes, Commander.
That's for sure.
At your command. Open fire. Ready. Order confirmed. Target those lasers. Attack. Fire.
All right, this is going far better than I expected.
At your command. Fire on
Yeah, after squadrons, like
target those
I don't know.
lasers. Fire on those lasers.
there's a definite brand risk of working with Charlie and trying to work with other people.
Coding transmitting.
Like
Ready for action.
with Charlie, you just kind of get what you see,
Standing by. Yes, sir.
see what you get.
I copy, sir. Target those lasers. Ready for action. Open fire on those laser cannons. Our target priority is the laser cannon. Roger that.
Hypervelocity
Form up.
gun available.
Thank you for the 20 bits, Keel Hall. Saying, I think you should make up for it with the charity stream where you teach Charlie the world's geography. Look, there's charity, and then there's like
Enemies
asking the impossible.
Waiting orders. Keep going. This way. Attacking target.
Man's 30 and, or sorry,
taking fire.
not quite 30, and thought that
Attacking.
South America was Africa. I don't know what you do with that.
At your command. Reporting. Over there. Receiving message. Waiting your orders. Targeting. Decoding transmission. Target locked.
Commander,
Fire.
they're hitting us.
Primary
That stream might have been
Nowhere
ready
to
for
run.
action.
Falling out of formation.
both the most
Draw their fire.
fun and depressing stream we've had.
Fire on the engine.
Attack formation. Go after the stragglers.
Yes. Armed and ready.
I'm losing.
Firing. Orbital command available.
Course
Okay,
set.
we gotta use the hypervelocity gun to get like individual lancers, I think.
Ready.
Because the
Attack.
Guns at the
the
ready.
Ton Falk is
Command.
not as big of a problem. We can just kill that. No, don't move. Okay, think of it.
At your command. Ready to fire. Head full.
The Lancers are going to do a lot of damage to our CR90s.
Message.
We don't have enough CR90s to do as much damage to the Lancers. But I don't think they're going to be able to break the shields
Eliminating target.
Locked on.
Intercepting.
of the Golan.
Target locked. Taking fire. Command.
Like, if they got all of them together, maybe.
Where'd he go?
But I think the ISDs were what they were kind of relying on to kill that station. And it's not happening.
Formation.
Open fire. Locking on.
They all get in here,
Target locked.
but we're starting to get more of them. No.
At your command. Ready.
They're
for
getting
action.
close.
Attack commencing. Order confirmed. Receiving message.
Oh, here it comes.
Decoding
But I can just...
ready for action.
smack them with the wallet. They're just trying to drain my money at this point. No! No, they're coming in.
Standing by.
Here it comes.
Attack. Receiving message. Decoding transmission.
Like, this many Corvettes would definitely be able to do it. Like, that many Lancers in particular.
They've taken out the launch bay.
And I let the ISD live too long.
Launchers are offline. Orbital command available. At your command.
Stay in formation.
Receiving message. Decoding transmission.
There we go. Got there right as it ended too.
Building started. Building cancelled.
Let's get
Constructed.
that in. No, I'll wait for a Golan 2. And get back over there. I mean, we would have eventually been able to crack through the Lancers with HV gunshots, but I'm not going to make people sit through that. I'm only going to make people sit through SSD cheese with the hypervelocity guns. I have standards. Like, come on. Because, like, when this map was set up, the SSD shipyard that the Empire would have been able to challenge for would have been Dathomir,
Construction complete.
but Dathomir is no longer one of those.
Beginning construction.
There's nothing we can't handle.
Alright, which are we going to get?
Bearing set.
Speaking of,
Artillery online.
Research complete.
This way.
Alright, we got that dude. Andal Sate, which is, I think, the best one. I don't know the pool well enough to be able to confidently say that. To confidently sate.
Breaking comm silence.
But, you know.
Brigade standing by. Over there. Let's move out. Tactical battle imminent.
Alright, Empire. If we can take these 2 planets from the Empire, we'll see how that impacts our proportional ranking.
Enemy unit sighted.
And we will hopefully get another legitimacy group soon.
Reinforcements.
Let's
Let's go.
hope our one
Moving to coordinates.
Moving to sector.
Order
Lancer is enough for this.
There's nothing we can't handle.
Like, we might be able to just kill some of these on Falx before they spawn their fighters.
Let's move out. Bearing set. Maneuvering. Carrick en route. Let's go.
No.
Yes, Commander.
Because it's on a 15-second timer to actually spawn the fighters now. So you don't get it right away.
This is the captain. What are your orders? Attacking.
I needed to jump in farther and faster.
There's
I didn't
nothing
commit
we can't
properly.
handle.
If you're gonna do that kind of thing, you gotta commit. I didn't. And now we're paying the price.
Locked on target.
Kill the Eidolons.
Reading you. Nominal status. This is the captain.
Eidolons are doing a lot of the damage. Or KDY
Got you on
strikes.
the comm.
Gotta use the proper in-game terminology.
Captain here.
Charlie still needs to do his smash or pass on
Commander here.
all Star Wars characters.
Reading you. Vectoring to
Or
the enemy.
species, not characters.
Battle stations. This is the captain. Got you on the comm.
Roger that.
Alright.
Captain here. Target. Locked on target. Ready.
And we'll see how the
Destroyer here.
my shit food opinion tier list goes.
We'll be there shortly.
But I'm hoping to post that on YouTube as well as streaming it.
Reading you.
See how many tier lists I actually get through.
This is the captain.
Like, Northern Lion is my favorite streamer at this point, so, like, of my non-friends. So I'm basically just gonna rip off his career for a while. Like, he mostly just does stuff that looks fun to me, so I end up wanting to do it.
Breaking comm silence.
Should've just put this one in there when I had already undercommitted.
Got you on the comm. I got one. Vectoring to the enemy. Commander, they're hitting us. Dreadnought cruiser ready. Battle stations.
Alright, this fleet plus the fleet we just killed, that's gotta be a good chunk of Imperial forces.
This is the captain.
See where that puts us with respect to
Got you on the comm.
some galactic
Battle
rankings.
stations. Locked on target. What are your orders? Locking on. Where'd he go? Enemies in range. Nowhere to run. Captain here. Reading you. Victorious.
Alright.
This is the captain. Got you on the comm.
No, if the conquest ends faster, we just move on to a full Fall of the Republic Galactic Conquest sooner. It'll be fine. Alright, what are we looking like right now? Because I don't think that's going to take into account what just happened. Yeah. Probably not.
Acknowledged. On the way.
Invasion commencing.
So we'll take Dathomir.
Order, sir. Right away. Choose your reinforcements.
Then we get Nice Scissors.
Reinforcements en route.
They have
Heading out. Fallout troops.
a lot of forces here.
Reporting.
I don't know that we can safely get to any of the defensive or to the landing zones without having to fight a lot.
Look, sir, it's them.
Yeah, it's a lot of infantry. Get out more, please. Alright. The mines really helped out there. Mines OP.
Ready. Let's go. Building started. Yes, sir. Keep going.
See what other
Roger.
zones we might be able to get to. Over there. Can I drop you up here? Yes, cool. Well, let's use that to see what's going on. Nope. Get out of there. That's scary. More infantry, you on the back. Get some of the EVOs. Extra virgin olive oil troopers. Alright, flank them. I need to actually click buttons if I want them to work. Look at all those army soldiers. Army troopers.
Awaiting orders.
Order acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Copy. Ready with duty. Form up.
The extra virgin olive oil troopers are big Elden Ring fans because they're maidenless too.
Ready for command. Order acknowledged. This way.
Not really better, it's just specialized at different things. Like, stormtroopers are pretty versatile, same with the raptors. Whereas the Evos have a lot of anti-infantry power. They don't have take cover, but they can just mow down enemy infantry pretty quickly.
Bombers. In the
They're like, they have higher health stats, but they don't do take cover. So drawn out engagements, they're probably going to be worse at. Getting pinned down by vehicles, they're not going to enjoy as much. But if you can get them into enemy infantry, they'll just mow them down with the repeating blasters and everything. Like it's hard to classify any of the infantry as like better or worse. Usually if a faction has multiple types, they're doing different roles. Like, there are some that are, like, worse individual quality, but that's usually accounted for in how many they're getting in the company. So, it's always trade-offs, those kind of
Yes,
things.
sir. Orders received.
If you were tasked with making a design for Designless Zebulon B, how would you design it? I'd take the Zoltan sign and just extrude Z.
Moving out. Form up. Fire at will. Attacking. Awaiting orders. Advancing. Swap.
Okay. They have Wayland as well. I think they took a little while ago. But we can just go and hit Selagus. Lagus. 26 still. So we jumped up, but I guess they...
Coming around.
Maybe because of some independent forces dying or something.
Inbound.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright. This isn't a ton of units, but still. Thank you, Briar Delford, for subscribing. Appreciate it.
Moving out. Move out.
All ahead.
Star Destroyer standing by. Star Destroyer reporting in. Ready for battle. We're on our way. Yes, Commander. Awaiting orders. Reporting in.
Okay, that BSD is taking some heat.
Our launch bay has been destroyed. Underway.
Let's just throw stuff in
Moving to coordinates.
This way.
front there, and maybe some healing, which isn't going to benefit it the most, but
Acceleration in
Ready
progress.
for duty.
There's nothing we can't handle. Engaging drive thrusters. Carrick en route.
should be able to get something out of it.
Bearing set.
And I won't use the interdictor. There we go.
Captain here. Reading you. Bearing set.
I do enjoy free money. Are you going to use capture shuttles in the Haven playthrough? No. The
Starfighter Squadron.
boarding is technically still turned off in the mod. We need to re-enable the game scoring
Captain here.
code for it. Back to my playing. I am playing as Warlord Zsinj. Mr. Pirate Leader himself. He leads pirates. He's not a pirate himself, but he himself leads pirates. He hires them. Too many qualifiers in that. I need to workshop it. He's not Mr. Pirate Leader himself anymore. Yeah, he's an Imperial Warlord.
Unit in production.
Do we start building another fleet there? We're very close to being able to afford
Building cancelled.
the Vengeance.
Moving out.
I think that's what we'll keep going for. Do that. We'll check out. We'll spy on Wayland. Because like we can easily wipe out this section of the Empire. Yeah, that's nothing.
She'll be there shortly.
Can't see what's on the ground there. But it's only 3 structures, and they had a lot of their forces from this area taking Dathomir. So I think we'll be able to just go in there.
Right away.
Tactical battle imminent.
Incoming.
What Imperial Warlord would you rather be if you had to choose? Like in real life, I don't want to be any of them. I don't want to lead a splinter military faction. But I'm happy avoiding the military in my life.
Breaking comm silence. There's nothing we can't handle.
Destroyer here.
Engines to full.
Right away.
Movement systems optimal.
Go after the stragglers.
I copy. The lasers are our target.
The NR I don't think has really lost any territory to the Empire, but they've been kind of boxed in by them.
Moving to sector.
So far, the New Republic, I think, has only lost Contra to me, rather than having lost anything to the Empire at all yet.
Destroyer reporting in.
Reading you. Nominal status.
There's still 1 or 2 planets, like Desevro and Liana, that they can take if they really want to.
Taking orders.
Got you on the comm.
They're possibly building up for. They still have a slot on Mon Calamari that they could replace their capital on. No, the Vengeance frigates do have shields here. The
Captain here.
the lack of shields on the base game was kind of justified as being like aftermarket modifications to power the cloaking generator.
This is the captain.
Awaiting orders. Open fire.
Got you on the comm.
So we've kind of gone with more in the direction of intending them to be the original Imperial versions, Imperial designs.
Taking fire.
Attacking. Commander.
See if we can
Reading you.
eat these before the... Oh, before that happens. The answer was no. Well, that thing's dead.
Reporting in. The missile launchers are the primary target.
No, they do have the mass drivers.
Heavy cruiser stepping by.
Former. Excellent.
The cloak ability is currently only on Zan. Or maybe one other hero or something. But I don't think it's anywhere else. There's so many heroes, it's hard to
Star Destroyer.
say anything with confidence there.
Our
But
target priority is the
I'm
laser
on.
cannons.
Target locked.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Eliminating target. Target locked. Weapons on.
Yes, Commander.
the ability is pretty wonky in EAW. I think we'll just retreat. They're not gonna. Then I'll get another Pathfinder. We'll go to Wayland.
Building under
You can still build.
construction.
We've come across enemy units. Choose your reinforcements.
So we'll wipe out the space on this, and then we will take the ground in
Order confirmed.
next episode.
Awaiting orders. Moving out.
Moving.
Heading out. So.
Bearing set.
We're probably going to be
Awaiting.
disabling raid fleets for this build for point 2 because there's so much that needs to be updated with them, and we want to change how they work entirely with point 3 or point 4.
Let's move out.
There's nothing we can't handle. Reinforcements canceled. Full out.
The lasers are
Commander,
our
they're
target.
hitting us.
Drawing their fire. Your command, sir.
Yeah, I was hoping to do Lego Star Wars tonight, but it looks like the
Reporting in. Roger that.
early releases are only happening on
Priority is
Way
the
to
laser.
go.
like Xbox, so
This is the captain.
rip. But
Copy. Form up. Moving out. Engaging the enemy.
Blasted. Nowhere to run.
Destroyer here. We've got them on scope.
Choose your
yeah, PS5 I think is midnight release. I saw conflicting information with the PS5 stuff where it was like some places saying it'd be worldwide release at midnight EST,
Transmit your orders.
their fire.
Reporting.
which would be like 8 p.m.
Star Destroyer.
my time zone. But
Star Destroyer.
I don't have a PS5 anyway, so. Oh.
Yes, Commander. Open fire. Attack.
Excellent shot.
No.
Awaiting orders.
Stay in
Attacking
formation.
target.
That poor Corvette.
Get behind.
Strong resistance. Awaiting your orders. The lasers are our target. Awaiting your
I
command.
told Charlie he should, if like he was concerned about getting stuff early for
Let's move out.
coverage, like being able to be one of the first channels streaming it. He should have just started playing like the complete saga, the old game, and just put in the stream information that it is the Skywalker saga. Then by the time he gets to episode 7, 8, and 9, he'll have the game, and some people might believe him.
I have them now. I got one. More enemy craft.
All right, we'll go.
I'm on them.
Yeah, there are a few people that got access early, but I didn't, Eck and Charlie didn't. So there are a few people who've played through the whole game already.
Coming around.
Alright, and let's check out... Oh. They're coming to Findar. Alright, I think we're going to save it there for now. It's a bit of a longer episode already, but... oh well, who cares? So thank you all for watching. Hope you have enjoyed the stream today, as well as the episodes. For those of you watching on YouTube, we're going to have the Hapen recording this Friday, which might be before this episode goes up on YouTube. But either way, LEGO Star Wars will be coming tomorrow afternoon for those watching this live. So Tuesday and Wednesday we'll be playing LEGO Star Wars. I'll also be doing the food tier list Wednesday night, so you can all hear why I put salad dressing on my steak. Beyond that, stay safe and, I don't know, live long and prosper or some shit.